Nata Natamwa Gunijmara Meering, Natu Nat Lingyung Jackson Chatfield Gunijmara Kerndit. Hello and welcome to Gunijmara Country. My name is Jackson Chatfield from the Gunijmara people of the Southwest and Western Districts of Victoria. I am the statewide Aboriginal Landcare Facilitator for Victoria, and part of my role is to encourage Aboriginal people to get more engaged with their environment, whilst also supporting the partnerships between Aboriginal and Landcare communities to come together, develop relationships and work towards the common goal, which is caring for country. I'm a cultural ambassador for the Victoria Nature Festival. The festival is all about connecting people with nature. It's something I'm really proud to be a part of, as promoting caring for country and the value of healthy environments is something that I'm really passionate about. For me, Landcare is just another way of saying caring for country. So this includes protecting and restoring cultural landscapes, habitats and ecosystems so the plants, animals and people can thrive. In my language, we call this Nyutnyung Meering, Nyutnyung Ma, which translates to healthy country, healthy people. We're here today in Port Fairy, which is Peak Wurrung country, and that's part of the Gunijmara Nation. It's also where I now live and call home. I moved back to the southwest in 2019 after living in the inner city suburbs of Melbourne for almost 4 years, where I was starting to feel slightly disconnected from country and from my culture. Being back home on Gunijmara country and being so close to the ocean has been really refreshing for me personally. It's given me a chance to reconnect with my country and reconnect with the ocean, which has given me a newfound appreciation for the environment and the rich cultural landscapes we have down here on Gunijmara country. Outside of my work in natural resource management, I like to connect with nature by spending time out in the water. Growing up along the coast, water has been such a big part of my life. I've even picked up surfing again since moving home, which has been a great way for me to meditate and think a lot clearer. Other ways I like to connect with nature in the water is by kayaking and swimming, which are both fun and good for you. Another way I like to connect with nature is by going hiking through our national parks. It's something I find challenging, fun, and I think it's a great way of staying healthy whilst enjoying everything offered by nature. My favourite places to hike are Garrywerd Grampians, which is located on Djab Wurrung country. I love everything about Garrywerd. The smell of the bush, the trees, the peaks, the valleys, the landscapes. It's just a really unique place that makes you feel connected when you're there. Also knowing the cultural significance of Garrywerd make it a very important place for me as an Aboriginal person. It's somewhere I've been visiting since I was a baby, so I still try and get there as often as I can. Another favourite place of mine to hike is the Otways in Gudubernard country. As you make your way through the jungle of ferns to check out the waterfalls, you notice the sounds of the rainforest and how clean the air is. It really makes you feel alive. It's one of those places that you instantly feel better when you're there. Re-engaging with nature as a way to meditate and exercise has had a massive impact on my overall health and well-being. I feel much healthier, happier, and I try and get in the great outdoors as much as I possibly can. As a Victorian Nature Festival cultural ambassador, I'd really like to reinforce the important role that nature plays within our lives. I believe we all have the opportunity to connect with our own environments, and with this connection, develop a sense of responsibility to care for it. I encourage everyone watching this to explore nature close to you. Learn the names of the traditional owners of the places that you live and work, and find out if there are any local landcare groups you could join and support. Challenge yourself and encourage others to do the same. It could change the way you connect with nature, and it could change your life.